You saw just the one time Robert Spillane missed a tackle. What did it result? What did it
That was
result
my
in?
next question. Where are you at
And
with
what did it
Spillane
result
right
in
now?
it? And what did it result in it? No, because the rest of the game,
45-yard catch.
the rest of the game he did exactly what he was supposed to. He tackled every catch he was supposed to. On that one, I'm laughing. I'm like, man, this is where if you're Spillane, you're pissed off with your rush. You said Darnold looked left, he looked right, and then he came back to that daggone checked out, and that was just
It looked
enough
like it was
room.
supposed to just be a button hook, but
Yeah,
you're right,
because he
there was
had
so much time
room.
he was
Absolutely.
able to go over to the right.
And that's if you're Spillane, you like, bro, I had him covered. If he has to get this ball out on time, I'm tackling this catch. But he literally has time to scan left, scan right, and now this dude then gave me the button hook, fake here, and now he's bursting away. And now you see the athletic ability deficiency for Spillane, and that's why Chuba is able to outrun him and get the pickup. But then you look at any other pass plays that were in the same little area when it came out on time. Who's making the tackle? Spillane. Spillane coming right down on anything, whether it was tight ends, running backs, shoot, even a receiver a couple of times, because that's what he does. That's why they trust him in that role. But that's when I seen Spillane. I'm like, yep, Spillane, that's your weakness. You cannot be the guy that can cover 5, 6, 7. You ain't got
and
that.
with
in
that
you.
being his weakness, that
Yeah.
what comes after is a highlight play typically, and it looks bad.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it just adds on. So it's like, oh man, Spillane sucks. And it's like, dude, he led the team in tackles. You cut the tape on. That's the only play. And we just broke down why that play even happened for him. Now, if I'm coaching it up, I would say Spillane, I know you were initially in position. I know initially you did right by touching him, and then you put your eyes in the backfield. What I would say is, as the play is continuing on, don't lose your work. You're in man-to-man coverage. Your eyes need to be on your receiver. You looked in the backfield at that quarterback, your receiver moved, you no longer were in contact with him. That's the difference. But that's the coach point that you give to him, because other than that, it's like, bro, you're not going to be more athletic than him. But if you're not looking at Darnold and you're actually keeping your eyes on Chuba when he's starting to drift, you'll be drifting with him. And now instead of it being you miss a shoestring tackle, now you're actually wrapping him up and driving him to the ground. That's how I would coach it up. And if you're Flores, I'm sure he's doing the exact same thing.
Was that the worst Spillane play of the season?
I would agree. Yeah, I think so.
That's not a bad thing, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, he still was in position and everything was good. It was just keep your eyes on your work. And at the same time, for my rush people, man, don't let him do all that. Don't let Donald look left, look right, then come back here. Like, come on.
I think this whole linebacker conversation and Mark Robinson would be a little different if Devin Bush came out and wasn't playing good. But
yeah,
he showed
because he's
physicality.
playing well. Yeah.
So I was impressed with what he was doing. If Miles Jack is ready, I'm sure it's just going right back to status quo.
No.
But again, I still wouldn't mind seeing Mark Robinson out there for a few plays.
No, I do want Mark to continue growing and developing, because as we said in the preseason, remember, it was a point in the preseason where I was up here talking about, man, maybe you need to give him the opportunity over 5-5. I remember saying that
Just to send a
after the
message.
Jacksonville game. I remember I was like, yo, man, I'm tired of it. Like, let's go to him. But since then, man, Devin has been playing well this season. Even though he still has his deficiencies as well, I think that he's been playing really well. So when you talk about having a three-headed monster at inside linebacker and all three guys have been playing well, all three guys have been producing, to me, I'm just like, man, I'm not about to get crazy trying to see what I have in this fourth guy when I know these three guys have not been the reason why we've, not been winning the way that we
just
want
had
to
a
win
bad
this
game
year.
against the Ravens.
Right. That corner says DraftKings Sportsbook. Yeah, no. America's top-rated sportsbooking app. And, ladies and gentlemen, they are the best in the business, man, in terms of same-game parlays, in terms of just being able to make a player prop bet, things like that. Having the flexibility to get paid on time. Who doesn't want to get paid on time? And at the same time, man, just being able to have versatility to look and just combine, whether it's, like I said, the same game parlay or multiple game parlays, just anything that you're looking for. This is a beautiful site, and that's
Player
why we
props.
do. That's the one. Prayer. I was like, yo, what's the other one? The player prop one. Shout out to my dog Deke as well.
Futures.
You can't
wanna
go wrong
bet
with
on
the futures
the MVP
either, man.
award, offensive player of the year, all that stuff.
And more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we got the promo code, and that promo code is MODE. So when you download the app and you make your first wager, when you put in as simple as $5 and use the promo code MODE, you will receive $200 in free bets instantly. That's what we call DraftKings deposit bonus money right there. Who doesn't love a little deposit bonus money? It's a good situation. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But we also understand that at times, man, you could overdo it. You could definitely overdo it. I've overdone it at times, Deke. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes I get a little chaotic, man. And when that happens, you know, that's what we like to call maybe a gambling problem. Or maybe that person might be in a crisis and they need some counseling. Or maybe they just simply need referral services. And if that person lives in New York, which you know I'm very fond of that part of the country, New York, it's a number up there that you could call or text. But if you're located anywhere else, the number you should dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER.